And they were at it again. Another amazing Phoenix Players production is coming. It's called Wrong for Each Other, and it kicks off November 22nd. Joining us right now, we have the director of Wrong for Each Other, a play by Norm Foster, Brian Kennedy. Hello, Brian.
Hi, Brian.
We also have Andrea Lewandowski with us. You are one of the like there's only two.
There's only two of us,
actors.
yes.
Congratulations on this.
Thanks.
That's something. We'll talk about that coming up in moments. The history of the Phoenix Players hasn't been around too long, Brian, but you got a bit of a story.
I think it's almost 20 years it's been around. It was Phoenix. It was born out of the ashes of an Nepean community theater, and they put on 2 productions a year. This is the last production of 2019, Wrong for Each Other, a Norm Foster production, or a play rather, and we're looking forward to it.
Okay.
End of the month.
What happens in this play now? Now, I mentioned there's only 2 actors.
There's only 2 actors.
It's a love story with a twist, and we're going backwards, correct?
Yeah, it's a love story with a twist. Basically, it's 2 people, Rudy and Nora, who fall in love, but are exact opposites. Rudy is a house painter who likes baseball games. Nora is a project manager who likes the symphony. But as we know, opposites attract. They're attracted to each other, but whether or not that can be a long-term relationship, i.e. a marriage, is the question that Norm Foster builds his comedy on.
Okay.
And like most Norm Foster comedies, it touches your funny bone, but it also touches your heart. There's some very serious moments in it as well.
We'll talk more about the characters and the rest of the play coming up in moments, but here's a touch of the rehearsal for this amazing play, Wrong for Each Other.
What's the matter? Aren't you having any fun?
Right now, yes, the time of my life. But the minute this car reaches the top of that hill and begins careening down the other side at speeds upwards of 90 miles an hour, well, I think it's a little early in our relationship to share our first vomiting experience.
Oh, I won't vomit. I never do.
Well, you'll be sharing in mine then. You and the lady behind us in the chiffon dress.
Oh, you'll be fine. Hi.
Whoa, how high up are we?
About 100 feet. Are you afraid of heights?
No, I am, however, afraid of plummeting down from heights.
Don't worry, it's perfectly safe.
Perfectly safe? Did you see the guy taking our tickets? The guy with the 3 teeth and the foot-long chain coming from his billfold? Do you think he performs regular safety inspections on this ride? I don't think so.
All right, there you go. That is, well, that's you, Andrea. There's Nora. All right. Let's talk about that, though, okay? Because Brian explained the characters. I mean, is it difficult to do a whole play, just 2 people?
It can be a bit of a challenge, especially when it comes to being on stage, because if somebody forgets a line or jumps ahead 6 pages, we're the only 2 people in the world who can get ourselves out of that mess once you're on stage. So you really have to trust each other and feel safe together, which we do. So
Yes, they do, yes.
Yeah.
Nobody
But-
jumps ahead 6 pages, though, do they?
No.
'Cause that would be
Well, we haven't gone on yet, so we'll let you know.
Who's playing Rudy?
So, Rudy is played by a guy named Dave McIntyre, so he's got some theater experience. He's very solid on stage. He's great.
Lots of chemistry on that stage?
There is, yeah. I think we get along well. We have a good rapport. We play off of each other well, so
That's good.
so yeah.
Good.
They're on stage for an hour and a half together, so it's a mutual show. It's fun for the 2 of them, I think. We've had a lot of laughs in rehearsal. It is a comedy, and we get a lot of fun out of just doing the script. There are good jokes in the script. It's a lot of fun.
Tell us a bit more, Brian, about Norm Foster. Obviously legendary Canadian.
Well, he has 150 productions per year going on of his plays in Canada. He's got the Order of Canada. He's written over 55 plays, last count, in the last 20 years. He's looked, just between you and me, he's looked at as being a moneymaker for community theaters because people always flock to his plays. So, and they're romantic comedies, ordinary people in situations we all know and love. So,
So it's romantic, Andrea, but is it family friendly? Could the whole family come and see this, or is there some topics that are sort of?
Well, my daughter has actually come to a few of our rehearsals, and she finds it a little boring because it's a lot of adult stuff.
She's a critic.
There's some kissing in it. She finds that gross, but so it's nothing that would be terrible for children to see, but it's not really. It's more for adults.
Okay, Brian, how many people put this together? Because you only see the 2 on the stage, so you assume, okay, this isn't hard, but there's a lot of people behind the
well,
stage.
there certainly are. It's community theaters, so it's there's stage managers, there are people who do the lighting, and people who do the sound, and people who do publicity, producers, and so on. So there's a lot of people behind it, and many more than are on stage.
Andrea, is it going to be something to be on that Gladstone stage?
For me, it's very exciting. This is the biggest stage of this caliber that I've ever tread the boards on, so I can't wait. I think it'll be amazing. And it's in a great area. It's in Little Italy, so I mean, it's great for people to go for dinner after.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Beautiful area. Tell me about some of the show times, Brian.
Well, it's November 22nd till the 30th, so 2 weeks away. And it's on the evenings at 7:30. And on Saturdays, a matinee and an evening performance.
Okay.
Matinees at 2.
So there's plenty of opportunity for people to check this out.
Oh, yeah, Gladstone.ca or go to Phoenix Players. They're on Facebook as well. So.
PhoenixPlayers.ca. Thank you very much, Brian and Andrea. Looks like a lot of fun, and it gets kicked off, as you mentioned, November 22nd. There you go. Author Rosalind Franken joins us with a very special story next on Daytime.